Hi guys, it's your boy Ahmil Swag, aka BJ. You know, it's not what you're thinking. Let me move this. But welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today, as you can already see, I already have a full beat on. Not my full beat. No, this is actually my full beat that I've been doing. If you guys do want to see a tutorial on my full beat, I will give you guys a 2020 updated routine on my full beat, because my full beat is way better. Like, it just looks more like skin and it just looks more refreshed. And I actually figured out what concealer to use, I'm just very content about where I'm at with my concealer, foundation, etc. So if you guys want to see an updated makeup routine, please be sure to leave it in the comment section below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this video. And if you guys want to see what's going on in today's video, what we're doing today is eat it. We're doing the number generation generated picks my makeup challenge. I don't know what the name of it, but I see James Charles doing it. So I don't know who originally came out with this, but like I said, I seen James Charles do it. Don't kill me because I don't know the person who came out with it, but guess what? We still going to do it anyway, because I want to challenge myself to push out more content and to just get out there and bust my butt. But so today we have the James Charles palette. I had this for a while. I love this palette. It's been used, like used. As you can see, shades used. I actually don't use and don't even try to play me like your black is really out. I don't really use the black in this palette like that. I have other eyeshadow palettes that I use the blacks for, and before I actually use the blacks in other palettes. That's just how I am. But I've noticed what I got a problem with. Morphe, what's T? Because every palette I got from y'all is broke. Like, every black is broke. Y'all probably press it too hard. Calm down. It's not that serious. But I got the James Charles palette right here. Okay, so like I said before, we have the James Charles palette. I did the generator already. It told me shades 39, 38, and 10. So obviously there's 39 shades in this palette. And yes, every shade I counted. So it said 39, which is skip, single, which is right there, and 10, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which is a shimmer shade. So perfect. I actually thought it was this shade that I was going to be wearing, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Just to make sure that you guys don't think I'm playing, and that shade is Sister. So, I'll be using the shades Single, Skip, and Sister. So, to start out, I got to figure out where I'm putting this James Charles palette at, because I have no room on my makeup desk. Okay, so first we are going to prime the eyelids. I'm going to use something that's really, really lighter than my skin complexion, just because of the simple fact of we're going to be using pressed pigments, and I sort of kind of want these colors to really pop. So I'm going to go in with a fairly light eye concealer. I literally just go in with the light one, like a little really light one. I literally just go in with that. This one is the e.l.f. I love e.l.f. If you don't know me, then you don't know me, but I love e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. It's not an eyelid primer, it's just the concealer that was given to me, and it's in the shade light beige, and it's spilling everywhere. So e.l.f., just want to let you know that you guys probably should put a stopper in this. Give me 1 second while I clean this up. I'm just gonna go in with that concealer, and we're gonna do one eye at a time, just because I want to make sure if you're going back and forth, it can be a little tedious. And then I'm going to take my Morphe M173 brush. It is I call it my concealer brush. That's really what I use it for. And I'm just going to go in and tap this concealer all on the eyelid. And it's not bright enough. So, yeah, it's definitely not bright enough. So, what I'm going to do is scratch that concealer. I'm going to go in with my White Out Kat Von D concealer, just because I like to make sure that everything is very bright and punched in for my eyes. So I'm going to go in with that just a little bit. I just like to make sure she's very stamped in. Then I'm going to go in, and I don't use like my colored brushes for my, like that I use for my face, for my eyes. I have a specific brush. This is the Deluxe Crease Brush from, what brand is this? Real Technique. I'm just going to go in and I'm just going to pat that. Sorry if I'm blocking the view. I'm going to pat that all on my eye just to get that color, the colors to pop more, because I am a man that is darker and we're going to be using some bright colors and I want the bright colors to show up. So I'm going to take that and I'm just going to make sure that that's stamped and blended very nicely like that. You know, it's not going to be the best. And then I like to drag this below as well, because I just love, you know, making sure my eyeshadows are very, very pigmented. I just took that, just a couple dots underneath. I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to swipe this underneath. And there we go, just like that. Okay, and we're going to get started with this eye look. Figure this out in the future. But today I'm going to start out with the e.l.f. Blending brush. It is a flat black brush, as you can see. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to start out with this shade Skip, which is in the corner here. The 39 shade. And I'm just going to make sure that that brush is very, very packed in. I love getting lots and lots of pigment. This is a bright color. So that's going to be like my transition color. That's going to be my transition color. So I'm going to start out and I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to put this right above my crease. I'm going to tap it in first, just like that. And I literally have no idea what I'm doing right now. I'm literally just winging this right now. So I'm just going to keep going and taking it right above my crease. And then I'm going to start diffusing out that edge. I'm just packing the shade and just keep packing it in. No blending yet, just packing it in just to get that color. And I'm just going to take it and wing it out. When I say wing it out, I mean really wing that baby out, like wing it out. And we're going to clean it up, so don't worry about it if it looks crazy right now. Just wing her out. See, just like that. We're just going to wing her out. Real cute, you know? Oh yeah, she's cute. She's cute. And I'm just going to keep making sure. And now we're going to blend her out. But I'm going to go in with another brush to blend it out because and use a clean brush. I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild. I think this is a blending brush. It's just like a regular brush. And I'm just going to go in and make sure that she's blended real nice. And diffuse the edge so you don't have any harsh lines. Just like that. See? She is very, very, very blended. And then I'm going to go in with another brush. Yes, there's a lot of brushes that we are going to use for this tutorial. I'm going to go in with my M441, Morphe M441. Use code EDGES, Jackie Ines code, until I get my own. But I'm going to go in with, oh crap, I got to show you the shade. Going into the shade Single. And we're going to take that and we're going to go right underneath where that shade is. And we're just going to put that right underneath it to add depth. Do you see that? Like, do you see like the shade is on top? And like, well, you'll lose it. Like it's going to happen when but that's the point of, you know, you have to go back in with the shades. Well, I will show you step by step on what to do. I just go in with that shade and I blend it right on in at the bottom of Skip. Going back in with that shade and I'm just going to keep going in and adding that other shade into it. This is really nice, actually, for me winging it. I'm just gonna keep going in and fusing out that edge. Yo, if I got a yellow, that would be really gas because I could put the yellow at the top, but it happens. So then I'm gonna go back in with Skip, that first shade that we used, and I'm gonna put that over top because we lost it. I'm just gonna stamp that. Actually, no. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in with my M562 brush from Morphe. It's like this little blender brush, like really, really detailed blender brush. I'm just going to go in and take skip on that. And I'm going to go right at the top and add skip right back in. Look how pretty that is. Like, look how pretty that is. Like, that just, like, brings my eyes right together. Now, it's time for the third shade, which is Sister, which is a shimmer shade, which I'm happy about. But I'm going to cut my crease first. And I can't cut my crease on camera, so I will be back with a cut crease, with my cut crease done. And then we will go back and finish the rest of the eye. Okay, now that our crease is cut, I have to cut my crease a little higher because I have hooded eyes and you just won't see it. So I always cut my crease a little higher. As you can see, the crease is perfect for once. Probably won't be able to get the other eye like this, but that's okay. Next, I'm going to go in, after I cut my crease, I am going to go in with the shade Sister, which is right up in here. Sister is right there. It is a nice, look how pretty that is. Like, just a nice little shimmer shade. I am going to take my, let me find out what brush I'm going to use first. My BH Cosmetics 5 brush and put that in the shadow. And I'm going to wet my brush with a little setting spray. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to put that in the beginning portion of that shadow. I mean, of that cut crease. And you can see it a little bit. I'm just going to stamp her in. Just like that. Right at the beginning part. See that? We have it right at the beginning portion of the eye. Next, I'm going to go in with the shade. Oh, what shade should I go into? Let's go into the shade Skip. Come on, Skip. We're going to go into shade Skip, and I'm going to take that with that same brush, and I'm just going to go in and I'm going to pack that shade right next to it. See? Right there, just like that. And I'm going to pack it. And make sure you get it stamped in there real nice. Make sure it's really neat. See that? And then go back in with that other shade that you used, which was Sister. And I'm going to go in and I'm just going to take that and literally, so that you don't have that harsh, like you can see the two different spaces between them. You want to go in and you want to make sure that it's not going to be there. So you want to just take that and tap over top of the shade that you just added, just to diffuse out the edge, as you can see, and it just gave it that nice little ombre effect going on with the eye. Lastly, you want to go back in with that fluffy M441 brush that you used for the shade Single, and you want to go with that shade Single, and you want to just take that and push that. So once you did that, you went in and you just took that shade, what shade was it again? Single. You want to just take that and just buff off the edge of that look. And it just gives you, like, I like to have my cut creases, like the top have that white. I don't know why. I've been doing it as of recently and I like it. But I just make sure that it has that little effect. And I just want to go back in and clean up some of my white was lost. And you see that? It's cute. Like, just cute little simple makeup look. I am going to go in and use my ruler liner by Benefit. I love this liner. Literally is amazing. I'm just going to do a light I don't draw wings when I do my makeup. I don't like them. I realized that I've come to the conclusion that I don't like them. So I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to literally line it, my lash line. Just like that. I'm going to fix the rest of it, but just wanted to show you how I'm going to do my lash line. And you want to get as close as possible and make sure there's no gaps. Because the worst thing you could have is whenever you're doing your liner is to have like spaces in between it. And whenever you see your lashes, it just looks like there's the spacing between the lash line. I mean, between your lashes and the lash band, and it just looks weird. So you don't have to, but that's just me. That's how I do mine. Just like that. Look how pretty that is. Like, you don't need too much, you know? Okay, next we're going to go underneath. And I'm going to take the first shade, which is Skip. And I am going to take my Morphe M508 brush, which is just like a little smudger brush. I use it for lots of blacks. I love this brush. I'm going to go in with that Skip shade first. And I'm going to pounce that right underneath the eye. Just like that. Just pounce, pounce, pounce. Don't swipe this brush. This brush is a little like stiff. I feel like this is just for to place the product. There we go. And you see how like that, and always connect it because I don't like whenever it's that line, that spacing between it. I think that's so ugly. So just make sure you pounce that shadow in. And then you're going to go in. I like smoky eyes. So I'm going to take that same brush, the e.l.f. blending brush. That same one we used for the shade Single. I'm going to go back in and press that in and pounce it off. Hit it off and press off the excess. You still have eyeshadow there, as you can see. I'm going to go in and I'm just going to smoke out that under eye. I think this is going to make it look so, like, good in the end. And I'm just going to make sure that she's very, like, look at that. It just, like, woke you up. And I like to make sure that this is really blown out on the sides because you got to make sure she's blown out. You see that? Like, it just looks very connected. It looks very pieced together. It just looks very nice and aesthetically pleasing. Go back in with Skip and just make sure she's in there too to join the party. Alrighty. That is the eye look. I'm going to go in with a white water liner pencil called Ghosted by Wet n Wild. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to line my waterline. And watch what happens once I put this in. Look how much that just opened my eye up. Like, see, that just looks like so, like, I'm awake now. Like, it just definitely just wakes you up. So I'm going to go, and that the eye look is all complete. I'm going to go off camera, finish the other eye, and I'm going to come back and add the finishing touches to the rest of my eye because we still got something more to do. Okay, lashes are on and I'm really loving this makeup look right now. I'm going to go in with my Moonchild highlight palette by Anastasia, and I'm going to go in with I'm going to go in with a little purple horseshoe. Yeah, that's pretty. Oh yes, look how pretty that is. I'm just going to go in with a little purple horseshoe on both sides of my face. Look how pretty. And then I'm going to go in with, on the chin with that. just to give me that icy look. Look how pretty. Look how pretty. And I'm also going to go in with a little pink heart in this palette right at the bottom. And just add that right to the center. Just to wake it up. Make it more blinding, you know? Because there's pinks and purples in this eyeshadow look. And then, look at it. Watch that chin. Bam. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to highlight the brow bone. Just take that purple horseshoe right on the brow bone. Let's get her more intense because she's not there yet. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. 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 It's like, let me stop. And then I don't, like, for the most part, I don't really like anymore, like, the whole, like, too highlighted look. So I always take my foundation brush and I just press it in just a little bit, just to take away some of that intensity. I mean, it'll still be there, but look at that. And then I'm gonna go in with a lippy. I mean, the eyes are really bold, so I just go and do something really simple. I don't know why I'm dropping so much stuff. So for starters, I'm going to go in with my Huda Beauty Liquid Matte in the shade Spice Girl. I love this. This is like one of my favorite lip colors of all time right now. I'm going to take that and I'm just going to take this right on my lips. I don't line them when I wear this because it's just a nude lip. I line it with this, actually. It neutralizes my lips so much. Like, look how pretty. Then I go in with this LA color, I'm pretty sure it is. It's like a brownie color. I just go in and I put this over top because it's a matte liquid lipstick and it makes the lipstick more matte. So I just go in with this and perfect nude like combo. And then I go in lastly, I go in with the NYX Liquid Lingerie in the shade Lip Lee 22. And then I just go in and I put it in the center to give me that pouty look, just right in the center here. And then right there. And watch what it does. It looks crazy right now, but then I go in with just a brush. This is the e.l.f. Fluffy Eye Blending Brush, but I used it for lips, and then I just take it and I just blend that in with the lip. Look how pretty that is. As a matter of fact, I don't think I like this one. Actually, I do. She's cute. And then I'm going to take the purple horseshoe and put that in the center of the lip. See? Just added like a little color. But I'll be right back with my final thoughts on how the look looked. I didn't pick it, Google did, so I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, this is the finished makeup look. I hope you guys love it. I'm giving you very much, you know, purple and pink realness. I also have the, you know, my bob blue wig that I designed myself. If you guys want to see a wig review or a wig tutorial on how I do my wigs and how I style them, please be sure to leave a comment in the comment section below and give this video a big thumbs up. But yeah, like, I really love this makeup look. I really love what I did with the James Charles palette. I love this palette. This is the palette that actually made me really want to start getting more in depth and detail with what I do with far as makeup and wig tutorial. I mean, not wig tutorials, but makeup and eyeshadow. It really made me perfect my craft on eyeshadow. So if you guys really like this video, please let me know. If you guys want to see more videos like this, please be sure to comment in the comment section below as well. Thank you so much for joining me in my video today. You guys already know I love you guys, and until next time, I will be sure to be posting a lot more content. So I just have to leave comments in the comment section below, and I will literally do any and everything you guys ask me to do, because I really love, you know, it gets me excited. I love doing YouTube videos, but I love this hair, and thank you so much.